Let's work on a crane machine. This would power on, and I'd get something on the display, but the game would never start its self-test, and it would not coin up and play. Now all these parts are from the 80s, and I do not have replacements, so here's what we're going to do. I have ordered a complete retrofit kit. This gives you a brand new gantry, board, power supply, wiring harness, everything, so you can basically gut this and use it as an empty shell for a brand new crane. Problem is they only come in one size, and the difference between this gantry and the new one is about 6.5 inches. So what I've done is cut off about 6.5 inches from each of these bars. The problem now is reattaching this side panel. This pulley attaches with just a set screw, so I can still do that. But these had a threaded end with a bolt that attached. But after cutting it off, it's not hollow, so it's not still threaded. So, in order to be able to get something through here to attach, I'm going to drill a pilot hole and then use some self-tapping screws. Now our gantry fits. Next part is to rip out all the old parts and install the new. It is at this point that I go through everything I got sent and realize they didn't send me a main board. I've got the power supply, I've got all this miscellaneous stuff, I have the gantry obviously, and the wiring harnesses, but I have no main board to hook it all up to. To further compound the issue, they tell me that they have a new board set up now and a new kit, so they don't know if the one they sent me is new or old. And if it's old, they don't have that board anymore, and it's not compatible with all of this. Wonderful. They said if that's the case, I can just pack it up and send it back and they'll send me a new one, except I already modified this thing, so that voided the warranty. So I called them and they're going to send me a new board. If it's not compatible with what I've got, then I'll also have to get new wiring harnesses, because at least the gantry is compatible between the two, but the everything else is not. So, stay tuned for part 2, I guess.